Hello everyone, I have to get ready for Ganesh Chaturthi. I have to go to one of my friend's house for Ganpati Darshan. So I'm gonna get ready and I'll show you guys how I get ready and what I'm going to wear tonight. My dress is something like this. It has these colors. It's a light color dress, so I'm going to match my makeup to the colors of the dress. Looking at this, I think some corally kind of makeup will look good with this. So let's get ready. The foundation that I'm going to use today is this one from Chanel. It's not very thickish foundation, but it is buildable. So if you like to get more coverage with this, you can always do multiple layers of this. I like to start with only this much foundation, and I like to build my foundation as I go. I forgot to tie my hair. First I'll apply the foundation in a patting motion all over the face. Whatever is left, I like to take that on my neck so that it matches the face. And before I go ahead and blend my foundation, I'm gonna put my hair back. Also, my mirror is here, so that's why I'm looking to that side over and again. And now I'm gonna go ahead and blend. I have already done my eyebrows because I really wanted to save some time because I am running late. So the foundation, you can see it looks very nice and it gives a glowy look. So that's one of the reasons I like to wear this foundation for doing my evening time looks. For the concealer, I wanted to go with my NARS one, but I don't know where I have kept the new bottle. I think it's somewhere outside and I really don't want to go out and get that bottle. So I'm just gonna be quick and go with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This works equally good. I'm gonna let that sit on my face for a couple of seconds. So while the concealer is marinating on my face, I'm gonna go in with the blusher. Today I'm using the one from Rare Beauty in the shade Joy, and it's a liquid, so I first like to take it on my hand, not directly onto my face. Sometimes I do that as well, but there are chances it might get patchy, so I'm gonna pick some on my brush and apply onto my cheeks. See, I picked up a lot and now I have patches. That's why I like to take it on a brush first, but still, since I'm in a hurry, I still managed to make mess on this side, but I'll clean this up. And I'm also going to pick up a little bit on my eyeshadow brush and apply this onto my eyes. This is the fastest way of getting ready. I know I'm looking funny at this moment, but trust me, the result will be good. So whatever was left, I have just put that on my eyes. And now I'm taking my foundation brush and I'm gonna go ahead and blend my concealer. So while I'm blending the concealer on this side, it's picking up that extra product that I had got here. So it has kind of fixed the situation. And one more time, I'm gonna go over my blush just to fix everything. And I know at this time it's looking like a lot, but it will fade away very quickly. So that's one thing about liquid blushes. They tend to fade away, so if they are looking like a lot in the beginning, that's nothing to worry about. To define my face a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this stick from Fenty Beauty. It's in the shade Truffle. I have taken this on my hand and using the same brush. This brush, by the way, it's from It Cosmetics. It's a very handy brush. I use this one a lot. So I'm gonna go in and apply the bronzer lightly. Apply it on the areas that you want to recede a little bit, that you don't want to highlight on your face. I'm gonna take a little bit over here because I don't want my forehead to look bigger. So, and also I like to chisel my face a little bit from here, so I put some of the bronzer over here. It's already giving a lot of nice definition to the face, so it's looking good. Now I'm gonna go in with my powder. This one is from Givenchy, and with the help of a powder puff, I'm gonna take up a little on the puff, and I'm not going to go in directly. I'm going to dab off the excess on my hand, and then whatever is left, I'm gonna put that here on under my eyes and all the other areas that I want to set. But for me, mainly it is under the eyes because the concealer tends to crease under the eyes, and for rest of the face I like to have a dewy kind of look. But for the people who like to have a matte look, they can pat their face with this powder puff, like the whole face they can use it to mattify. And I'm not using a lot of powder here, I'm just whatever was left in the puff, that is what I'm applying on these areas. Coming to the eyes, today I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty palette, and I'm thinking of keeping my eyes vibrant because my suit is light in color. So I will pick this shade called Blazing. It's a little bit coral orange kind of shade, and I'm gonna dab off the excess, and I'm gonna start it putting over where I had placed the blush before. Mainly I put it kind of all over my eyelid, but the major focus was on this outer area. So I'm just kind of running over that one more time. That's how it's looking. I'm taking this shade Desert Sand. Oops, my brush fell. I'm taking this shade Desert Sand, and I'm gonna apply it on this area of my eyes. You can already see the difference of this area from this one. So it's creating a dimensional effect on my eyes. Okay, and with the shade Nefertiti, this is a shimmery glowy shade. I'm gonna take it on my finger because this has dried up a little bit. My palette is a little bit old. I'm gonna take it on my finger and then go on this area again where I just applied the light eyeshadow. So that's how it's looking so far. When I'm in a hurry, the last thing I do is go with the eyeliner because I am not that good at applying eyeliners and I always mess up if I try to make wings or anything. So I'm just gonna take a pointed brush like this, and I'm gonna take a dark brown eyeshadow, and then I'm just gonna go over this area of my eye. Basically I'm gonna try to draw an eyeliner. This one is a little bit more foolproof and there is no stress of messing this thing up, but with the eyeliner, if you mess up, that takes a lot of your time when you have to clean everything up. Same for my other eye. So it's looking a little bit like this, and at this point you can even try to draw a wing. I'm gonna do a very little flick outwards because I anyway don't wear a lot of winged eyeliner. So that's how the eyes are looking. For the eyes, I'm gonna stop here right now and I'm gonna continue with the rest of my face, and in the end, if I feel like I need to do something more to the eyes, then we will go with that. Oh yeah, I forgot to add some mascara, so let's do that now. For the mascara, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes. You guys know I love this one and I have even run out on this one. The bottle is kind of drying up, but let's try to work with this for today. This is a really good mascara, especially now that the fall season is coming. I tend to gravitate towards this one a lot. When you try to apply your mascara, try to wiggle your lashes a little bit like this. It separates the lashes and it coats all of your lashes, so you get a very nice output from the same mascara. If you don't wiggle it, then you get a different result, but if you wiggle it, you get a nicer and better result from the same mascara. You see the effect of this mascara? That's the reason I love this one. This is too good. It gives you effect like you have added some extra lashes. So I'm definitely gonna buy a new tube of this one soon. I just realized that I have not contoured my nose, so it's looking a little bit flat, especially when you're filming a video. The your face tends to look very flat. It's not that flat in real life, but the makeup tends to fade a little and the face looks flat. It's just the camera things. So now I'm trying to contour my nose a little bit. Okay, so at this point my blusher has already faded a lot. That's what I was telling you in the beginning, that don't stress if your blusher is looking too much in the beginning. It tends to fade and it adjusts, especially the Rare Beauty ones. The pigment fades over time. So now I'm gonna go over this blush one more time with this blush from MAC. The shade is Burnt Pepper. I think it's looking nice and enough. After the blusher, now I'm gonna move on to my lips. For my lipstick, I'm gonna mix these two shades. Both are from MAC. Shade Mull It Over and Over, and another one is this. It's also from MAC in the shade Lady Be Good. I'll mix these two and I think I'll get a color close to my dress. And for lining my lips, I'm gonna use this lip liner in the shade Plum. This is also from MAC. Now if you have bigger lips, then you can stick to the natural line of your lips, but I have smaller lips, so I'm gonna do a little bit of overlining. I have drawn my lips, and first I'm gonna go in with this Locked Ink lip color in the shade Mull It Over and Over. So it's looking very pretty at this point. And now I'm gonna mix this one a little bit, and for mixing this I'm gonna use a brush because I don't want to end up with a lot of this color. So with the help of a brush, I'm gonna go over this. And I'm focusing this color mainly in the middle of the lips. And now it's time to do some highlights. For adding highlights, I'm gonna go in with this highlighter from Becca. Smashbox actually. It was originally a Becca highlighter, but then Becca got discontinued and Smashbox took over. I'm using this brush and I'm gonna apply highlighter. It's a very nice highlighter. I have used this for a long time. I have almost run out on this one, if you can see. I'm applying it to the high areas of my cheeks. It's a very nice buildable highlighter. You can never end up doing a blunder with this one. It just adjusts with your skin, and I like this one a lot. And I always like to buy a smaller pan of this, because over the time when this takes up oils of your skin, like from dipping the brush application, so then it breaks, it falls apart. Earlier I used to have a big size product, but then when it broke and it was all over in my makeup kit, that kind of hurt me because it's expensive. So then I decided to buy a small size product. If you ever have a product which is expensive and it tends to break easily, then you can buy a small size. I know the small size products are not that value friendly, but even if the big one breaks, it's equal loss of value. Okay, so I have changed into my dress. That's how it's looking. I will see if I can show you the full dress. I am already running very late. It's already 6:30 and I'm the only one who's late. I'm going to wear these earrings that I got from India. I think the green color of the earrings goes well with the green color of my dress, and then the coral makeup will do. So that's how it's looking, and this is my dupatta that I'm going to add. So that's my look for Ganesh Chaturthi. I hope you guys liked it. I would have done something with my hair, but I have no time, so I'll probably put them in a low bun or leave them loose as it is, just one side in the front and one in the back. Simple look, and I really like this design on the sleeves. I got this suit from India. It was shipped to me. My mom sent it to me, so I really like this lace thing on it. And today is the first day I have worn it for Ganesh Chaturthi. So yeah, now I'm ready and I'm gonna go. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and bye bye, and do like the video if you enjoyed watching the tutorial.